Hi, I'm John Hodge, director and star of Redhead.
And I'm Sam Hodge, also director and a minor star in Redhead. We want to thank you so much for everything you gave us to get this movie finished. Redhead was not necessarily the goal to start with, but it definitely became what we were looking forward to. We started out with the Hag Witch, right?
Yes.
And so many of you generously donated to that. As you know, in the movie world, things change, movies get shelved, and the Hag Witch was not right. So, we went with what was best for what we have and the money we had. And what do we excel at?
We excelled at making a better character also.
Violence.
Violence, and instead of being a weaker character, Redhead is a more stronger character. She was weak in the beginning and she rose above that and she became a killer, a female killer, which is what a lot of people wanted instead. So this was a lot better and we're really happy with it, and we're glad that you guys are really happy with it and that we had so many people come together and help with things. So many people traveled here so they can be in our film and they could be with me and help me and Sam out to get this film accomplished. All the people that believed in us, all the people that have told us keep going, we love what you're doing, all the producers,
the painful hours of production,
everybody that has cared about me and Sammy to get through this. So, and everybody that said, hey, you guys are going to finish this, you're strong, because we went through so much to do this film. We also accomplished making other films in between of this film.
Yeah, three feature films in 3 years.
So we've worked so hard to try to give you something in between of all the other films that we was doing, also to give you something.
So from October 2020 to October of 2023, we together, and along with Hayden Newman, finished Reunion from Hell and Reunion from Hell 2. And during that time, the last 2.5 years, we've been working on Redhead. So co-occurring films at the same time, So Reunion 1 and 2 are both streaming now. Redhead is on the film festival circuit and is in select theaters, so we look forward to you being able to get that experience. But right now, what we're here to talk to you about is everybody that has donated so far to either the Hag Witch or Redhead campaigns. You're going to get your perks finally, if you haven't already. A lot of you have gotten your perks as far as acting. If you came to the show, you got your posters. You're going to be getting your DVDs and Blu-ray orders. You're going to be getting autographed items and 8x10s. Some of those things, if you came in on the Hag Witch, some of those things will be a little different. My apologies, but things do change. Thank you for contributing anyway. So brings me to the next thing. If you have not yet ordered a DVD or Blu-ray, this campaign is about what?
It's about being able to get the other special thing that we're wanting to give to you to happen.
Well, it's about the pre-order for DVDs and Blu-rays. If you haven't already ordered.
That's going above what we was going to tell you, but yeah, that's going to happen too. But yes, it's all about getting you guys your Blu-rays and your DVDs. Certain things signed that you've been asking about, because a lot of people have asked us about the DVDs and the Blu-rays. And
cool 8x10s, additional posters. We got a standee, we got t-shirts.
Standee. Everything
you guys have been asking for us, we've tried to listen.
Yeah, we've listened to everything you guys have said and asked us, messaged us, saw us out and asked. And we're trying to make sure that you can get it, because we love you and we care about you and you mean the world to us, because if we didn't have all of you, Redhead wouldn't have happened. And that's just the way we are, and that's the way we feel about it.
So us being the way we are, the next thing that we are going to tell you is what we've been talking about since halfway through Redhead. And what is that?
Well, we was talking about how we wanted, since we ended Redhead the way we did, we was wanting to also keep going with the franchise. And we're thinking about putting out Redhead 2, which we've already started the script for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even wilder and crazier than 1. And if you haven't seen 1, you're going to see it's wild and crazy anyways. But when you think about something more than that, wow, it's going to be incredible.
So I'll tell you guys, thanks to you all and a lot of our input, and generous, local donors and donors from across the country,
from everywhere.
We've been able to put almost $50,000 into the first Redhead movie, and that includes film festival submissions, that includes ads, that includes advertising, that includes all these promotional materials, that includes just getting the message out there. Probably $10,000 of our budget is communicating with you people.
Yeah.
So that's 20% of our entire Redhead budget is just getting things out there. So that's part of the, and that is my text tone on my phone. I apologize. But so what we need to do now is talk about Redhead 2. And she's going to hell in that movie. I'm not going to get too far into detail, but we need bigger, better effects. We need to be able to take care of our cast and crew. We need to be able to really, really expand our effects. And if you've seen the first Redhead, you know we don't skimp on the blood or the gore. And I would say we probably spent just in blood probably $5,000.
Yeah.
It's all homemade.
Maybe more than that.
Maybe more, yeah. It's all homemade, and that counts blood. We go through blood sprayers, we clog them up, they end up screwing up, so we have to keep buying new blood sprayers. Maintenance on those is very difficult, and oftentimes it's just, when you're on the way to a shoot, let's just buy another sprayer. We have a really nice, great, fire extinguisher sprayer, which that's not ours, it's on loan. But we'd like to really be able to amp up the effects.
We already have one location for this that is totally, unpurchasable. You couldn't purchase it.
It's not accessible.
It is not accessible, and it's really cool and awesome, and
absolutely private, and we have gained access to it.
And we're excited for you guys to actually see the movie in this location. So much that I'm so excited. We keep talking about it, how we want to make it more and more crazier and wild in this location too, other than the other locations that we've already got, but. Yeah,
so that brings me
wild.
That brings me to our
We're excited for you guys.
Our financial needs for pre-production to get Redhead 2 started is none of the Blu-ray or DVD sales are going to be going towards that. Any kind of Blu-ray or DVD sales for Redhead are going back into buying more DVDs and Blu-rays for you guys to purchase and have, and posters and things like that. So all that's going back into that. But some of it will be going in the future once we get to a certain point. Shut up, phone. And next, we will need. We have perks on the campaign for thank you credits already in advance for Redhead 2. We're going to go ahead and line those. They're $10. $500 go ahead and get you an associate producer credit to be an associate producer on Redhead 2, and $1,500 will get you credit to be an executive producer on Redhead 2. And we really need people to start, getting on those, because that's where we will be really pushing ahead and getting productivity done for Redhead 2, because we go through crap load of costuming, we go through a crap load of effects and blood. Literally in the opening credits of Redhead 1, I'm dumping 5-gallon buckets just on the wall just to get the effect of background for an interesting title sequence for you guys. So it's not like we're sparing any expense. It's all going into this. We're starving, we're budgeting ourselves, we're spending money in gas and traveling, and now we're out there trying to promote the crap out of it so that your hard-earned money is not wasted on anything you've ever given to us, which is, you've helped make a really great movie, and there's so many of you that helped produce Redhead. I'm so proud of it.
When you watch the movie and you see all of your names on there, it makes us all so happy. Just seeing it and appreciating it, and we just cry over it of appreciation.
Brings me to the next thing. Redhead was not without its challenges. Top of the list, we lost our daughter Puggles, the little pug that you see in some of the promotional material. You see her.
Had her for 13 years.
She's in the movie, and she's quite the little star.
She was a very good actress. She was in Reunion 2, and then she was a main character also in Redhead, as far as Redhead's main character. That was her.
And then she had a medical emergency and almost died during production. She had an illness that led to her part of her intestines rupturing and her insides filling with fluid that shouldn't have been there, and she almost had to have emergency surgery. Had me freaking out. But luckily, she was able to be treated with a very intense regimen of two IV'd arms with antibiotic fluids flowing for days, and then weeks of antibiotics afterwards. But 2 weeks later, after all that, she was back in the saddle with a crazy revealing bra and skimpy little outfit with chains and stuff and spikes, and she had a shotgun pointed at a dude's head, and there it went. It's gone. So we continue. Nothing's going to tell us to stop until we're dead. I mean, that's literally...
Yeah, I said, I can't disappoint people. I can't let them down. So many people are waiting for this that have really believed in this, and they really want this to happen. They've contributed money, and he even was impressed, about how I was like, I'm just going to go back and finish this, and he was proud of me, and I was proud of him, because he was pretty upset about the whole situation too, and he was like, yeah, let's get back. So we never stopped.
That was our therapy, because if you stop and dwell on things, you're never going to finish anything.
We just never stopped.
Manifest your dreams. So that's what we're doing right now.
And we were tired, and we'd just go and do an all-night shoot anyways. Was worn out. It was worth every bit of it, though. And I would never go back and change a thing. And I miss it.
All right, so what we've got from Redhead 1 for you: DVDs, Blu-rays, some really great revealing 8x10 shots of her that'll be autographed. We got 3 different versions of posters. We got the cool theatrical, the first theatrical white bordered one. We've got the one with the black border and the different photo shot of her with the shotgun. And then we've got the special Puggles edition that's got Puggles and her mommy. It's on there. I think you guys will probably enjoy that. I think those are $20 a piece. All of them autographed, and we have some bundles where you can bundle each one of those or all of those with a DVD or Blu-ray. We're doing bundles. We're doing T-shirts. We have a full life-size standee of her. I think that's $300 due to the design efforts and the cost of that. And what we'll do with that is to mitigate because it would be much more expensive for us to ship that to you. What we'll do with that is ship it directly to you. If you're local and you buy it, then we'll go ahead and have it shipped to us, and we'll bring it to you. But yeah, so there's lots of really cool things, and like I said, Redhead 2 perks are on there. Early bird thank you credit, $10. That's credit in the IMDb and the movie. $500 gets you an associate producer credit. That's the early bird rate. It's probably going to go up as we get further down on the line. And $1,500 gets you an executive producer thing. Both of those producer perks get you spot on the red carpet, access to our show whenever Redhead 2 premieres. Also, thank you.
Thank you more than we can even say, and we love you with all of our hearts, and I just can't tell you how much that I appreciate you that you got Redhead, done and helped us to get it done.
You got it made.
And also all of you that was in the movie too. Can't tell you how much we can appreciate you for all the hard work and all the troubles that you went through. Some of you traveled from far away even. Some of you took off your work schedules. Some of you did a lot of things just because you believed in Redhead so much that you wanted to do it. Some of you contributed money that we've met on Facebook that we haven't really actually met in person yet, but we will eventually meet in person, I hope, and I love you, and Sammy loves you, and we just want to thank you so much that I can't thank you enough.
So with that, enjoy our final trailer for Redhead. It's short, sweet, to the point. And keep your eye out for building perks, and keep your eye out for the campaign to launch March 1st. Thank you so much for everything.
Love you so, so much. Hello.
Hey, Autumn, it's Dr. Hankins. Just wanted to call and check up on you.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Good. How have you been sleeping at night?
Surprisingly well. I've had a few nightmares here and there.
Everything is mine. You are mine. Do you understand me?
I'm not the same little girl anymore. I've changed.
I love seeing you dead.